Hello everybody and welcome to our video on the going to and on the will future forms. Let's start right away with the formation of the going to future. How do you actually produce this tense? Well, this is not so complicated. You use am, is, or are, followed by going to, followed by the infinitive without the to, of course. So you have sentences like, what are you going to do? So you got the are, the going to, and then the infinitive. Or we're going to play football. Again, you have the are, going to, and then play the infinitive. Or maybe she isn't going to feed the dog. In this case, you have the isn't, which is the negative form of is. And of course, sentences like, aren't they going to fly to the US? So here again, the formation of the going to future goes like this. Use am, is, or are, or the respective negative forms, followed by going to, followed by the infinitive. All right, and when do you actually use the going to future? Well, you use the going to future for planned activities. Look at the first sentence here. I'm going to be a star one day. This is like a plan that I have. And you use it when you want to express your intentions in the future. Like in the second sentence. Well, I'm going to make a cake now. So use the going to future for plans that you have for the future and also when you want to express your intentions in the future, of course. I'm going to be a star one day. I'm going to make a cake now. And now let's turn to the will future and again start with the formation. How do you produce the will future? Well, you use will or won't, which are actually the same forms for each person. So for the I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they, it's will or won't. And won't is the negative form of will. And will or won't are followed again by the infinitive. So you have sentences like, what a huge bag, I'll carry it for you. The double L that you have here is actually the short form of will. I will carry it for you, I'll carry it for you. I hope the Bears will win. Maybe the Bears are my favorite basketball team, so I can say, I hope the Bears will win. Or, I'm sure we'll win the jackpot. So again, you've got the double L here, which is the short form for will, and you have will followed by the infinitive. I'm sure we'll win the jackpot. Or, it'll rain tomorrow. So much for the formation of the will future and when do you use the tense. Use the will future for actions that cannot be influenced, like it'll rain tomorrow, the first sentence here. You have no influence whatsoever on the fact whether it will rain tomorrow or not. So we use the will future. It'll rain tomorrow. Use the will future for spontaneous decisions. Oh, that looks like hard work, I'll help you. So you've just made the decision to help the other person, which is typical for the will future. I'll help you. And use the will future after I think, I hope, I'm sure, or perhaps. I hope the Bears will win. So this is when to use the will future. It'll rain tomorrow. That looks like hard work. I'll help you, and I hope the Bears will win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, allow me a final word on this topic. Now, you may have noticed that the rules we have given you for when to use the going to future and the will future are actually very, very vague. There are no strict rules. When you look at this page here, you will see that there's a huge percentage, up to 70%, where actually both future forms are possible. And depending on which concept you want to express in your sentence, both forms are possible and in the same context. So you can, most of the time, use both forms, going to future and will future. So the rules for when to use which are very, very vague. This is something that you want to remember. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your listening. For more videos, you can go straight to our homepage, www.bildunginteraktiv.de, or you can check in our playlists on YouTube. See you around next time. Bye-bye.